to defeat. Anything for clout, anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, it's a lot going on, and it has been 5 whole days since I posted a last video, okay? And I know y'all miss your girl flawlessly. You ain't got to tell me, but you can tell me a little bit in the comment section. I already know, okay? That just makes me smile. No. Now, I have a lot to really talk about. Y'all can see by the thumbnail that we got a lot of juicy people to talk about, and y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we're gonna always most definitely talk about it. Definitely was distracted, but I'm glad that I'm back. I decided to get on here and do some voiceovers. I will be doing a lot more in person, so stay tuned for that for tomorrow. I am trying my best to stay as consistent as I can, okay, y'all? It is not easy, especially when you got a lot of family members and everybody always needed something, somebody needed help, But you know what? One message real quick, because y'all already know I'm always giving you guys some damn lectures and some messages and some advice. Something that I learned, and you learn new things every day, 31 years old, still learning. But just one message: be intentional with you. Focus on you. Do what makes you happy. If you are surrounded around people who can distract what God has blessed you with, let it go. Because I'm honestly learning every day that you could do so much for a person, and if that person is selfish and only deal with you when it's beneficial reasons, you have got to let people go. I've learned that. I don't care how much you've known, how much you love the person, how long you've known the person, everything that you guys built, everything that you guys done, it does not matter. That shit will go out the window. You better respect yourself, and by respecting yourself is starting to weed out the people that does not support you, weed out the people who does not care about you, and only when it's beneficial to them. You have got to stop allowing people to walk all over you. I always talk to people every day. I talk to people of all walks of life, different ages, different colors, different ethnicities, different backgrounds every other day in my DMs on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me at CCBadBBW, 2 W's. However, like I said, I talk to plenty of different people, and what I've learned is the fact that you got to go hard for you. I don't care what you feel that that person should be doing for you. You have to teach people how to deal with you, because if you continue to allow somebody to continue to give you the bare minimum, they're going to get used to that, and then the disrespect start coming, and it ain't going to feel like they could be able to respect you because you've allowed it for so long. You've been there for that person for so long. It is time for that person to be there for you. It is not okay for somebody to friend you, okay, the way that you don't deserve to be friended. If somebody is befriending you on beneficial reasons, if somebody is asking for your help or needs you for beneficial reasons, and they have never done or reciprocated the same amount of love, want to make up excuses for certain things, it's time for you to let people go. And I've learned that through friends, I've learned that through family, and I've even learned things through strangers to see how people operate with each other, and I don't like it. So that is exactly why I am now, always and forever will stick to myself and stick to my flawlessly kings and queens, the people who change my life, the people who makes me feel good, the people who makes me want to get up to do these videos, to pop my ish, make my reservations. We are all human. I'm all human. That's why I come on here and I pop my ish and I talk to y'all about my little tea and spill it and give you guys advice, because I learn from these life learned lessons. There are people that put in your life for a blessing or either a lesson, and I am not mad at neither one, because you want to know something? Every time I learn a lesson is every time I grow. I'm going to always learn something, because you want to know something? You're not going to enjoy life if you haven't learned anything. Let's really talk about it. But click that's that on that. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about that. Y'all feel me in the comment section. Let me know. I just want to thank you guys so much for your unwavering support. And that's it. Without further ado, don't want to do too much rambling. Just had to give you guys my feelings, okay? And blessings and lessons. First in the click, we got KARLISSA. Back in the click today, you guys, and we also got Blueface father Jonathan. Now, I don't know why I said his name like that, but it's just every time, it's just so annoying. I just feel like he a cloud chaser in my opinion. But however, he did post ChriseanRock's son, and on the picture, as you guys can see, it say free Blue and free Chrisean, and had a long lengthy caption. Let's get straight into it. Free Blue, free Chrisean. Got a chance to speak with Junior the other day. He missed his mom, dad, and grandpa. Y'all are going to be very surprised with his progression that he has made when he pops back on the scene.
Okay, enough playing both sides. Boy, brah.
Now, Click, I feel like because Blueface is not being talked about like that, or Chrisean is not being talked about like that, he's not going to have anything else to really talk about besides Blue or her, okay? And then obviously looking by just looking for attention by showing his grandson, because let's really be real, who is really checking for him?
Clock that tea.
Obviously, y'all see KARLISSA, she doing her little auntie podcast, and I don't know if she still got that toxic TV network or whatever the case may be is. However, she's doing something with herself. All he doing is watching after Blueface home, making sure he keep it clean because he living there rent free. So at this point, him bringing up Junior and talking about free Blue or free Chrisean has absolutely nothing to do with how he really feel, because let's go back to the whole video. If y'all look through my last videos when he was at court, he basically said he ain't got nothing to do with it, that little Chrisean Jr. was not his problem, not his child, and he was popping all of that ish. And now all of a sudden you talk about he missed his grandmother, his mom, and his father. That baby ain't worried about nothing. Let's keep it real. He's a baby that's about to be 1 year old very soon, and unfortunately both of his parents are going to be behind bars.
Call your mama, period.
I mean, let's really talk about it. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that. But honestly, it seemed like the parents are doing a great job keeping this circus alive, okay? Because the kids can't do it because they too busy behind bars. I mean, they do everything for the internet. Now, y'all already know the mama has something to say. KARLISSA basically said, "Someone tell John's weird his dad to leave my son alone and stop trying to force or encourage him to be with anyone. He's in jail and now on his way to prison. Last thing he needs is a woman in jail. If he has decided to walk alone, maybe he realized what's best for him. Now stop trying to use this situation for clout before your son ends up a broke pimp. Damn, do like your mama and daddy did you and get lost. Sincerely, KARLISSA."
We gon' pray.
Now, Click, I never thought I'd ever say this, but I most definitely agree with KARLISSA for sure. I mean, she's getting herself together. She got her own bag. So it seemed like she a little bit more clear-minded, okay? Or clear-headed, let's just say that, to say the least. And I do agree with her. I definitely believe that Blueface for sure should now reflect while he is behind bars and realize that dealing with someone can definitely mess up your whole life if you continue to make stupid decisions and now you got yourself in some trouble. So all he got is a lot of time to sit back, reflect, and try to figure out how he gonna make some money from inside there. However, Click, as y'all know, he was only following Chrisean. Now he is no longer following her anymore. His news feed actually changed from this to now this. As you can see, he reposted the video from Jaden Alexis and her music, because obviously she's coming out with more music. But Click, it looks like he's definitely not done with ChriseanRock, because he just did an interview on a radio show basically stating that he talks to her through a three-way while she is incarcerated right along with him. So they basically find time to talk with each other just by, you know, doing a three-way call to whoever they're mutually friends with. So yeah, y'all, the circus is definitely gonna still go on. He did say that he would come around home around like March, April, you know, because he's already done like 33% of the third year, and obviously he'll be home very soon. So y'all take a listen.
This telephone call may be monitored or recorded.
Hey. So I got sentenced to 4 years. I got a year credit, 33% of that. Probably like March, April. I'm in my environment, you know, I'm always soak up and adapt to it. It's like a little break from responsibility, honestly.
Now, the interviewer definitely did ask about the Crazy in Love season 2, if there was going to ever even be one. And this was his response.
I don't know. That's a tough one, you know. Me and Rock, we vibing right now, but you know, when that business get involved, you know, it might get a little weary. Oh yeah, we stay on the three-way. On the side, we stay on the three-way. Just got off the phone with her. Hey, she be out soon. Better me.
Now, you heard it here from Blueface. He clearly is definitely communicating with her. He said that she'll be out sooner than him, and then that he hopes, hopefully, once she get out, she'll bring Chrisean Jr. to actually come and see him. So yeah, y'all, there y'all have it. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about this. Are y'all shocked that these two are still dealing with each other? Now, I do feel like when it comes to the money, it definitely is going to go left, because obviously he's the more controlling one when it comes to the money, and she's the one that's just like, you know what, I want to do what I want to do, and it just is what it is. And it's never going to work out, in my opinion. But I do hope that when they do get out, that it won't be as toxic as it was these past couple years. Now, like, I do want to move on to KARLISSA and TokyoToni, because these two were so close to throwing blows with each other on their new podcast on Zeus Network, Auntie's Podcast. TokyoToni obviously threatened KARLISSA again, and KARLISSA basically wanted all the smoke, so she started taking off her shoe. Tia was looking really confused as TokyoToni went on her rant, okay, before their guest Big Frida came in. As you can see her face, she was over it. And look, she was just like so like just flabbergasted at the fact that they couldn't get it together. Now, if you ask me in my opinion, I told y'all in my last in-person video, Click News, that I definitely think that Zeus should fire TokyoToni because she does not know how to act. She does not know how to put her issues aside when it comes to the professionalism of being a talk show host. And even though TokyoToni was throwing threats and calling each co-host names and bees and all types of things, KARLISSA was definitely way too calm with her response coming back, basically saying like, I will beat your butt, like I'm not even playing with you. And I definitely believe her for real, because the way she was saying it was like very short, very calm, sitting down, had to get up once she started walking over. But it's just ghetto, okay? It's a whole bunch of 40 plus year old women on this show and can't even get along for a check. And I really don't think it's KARLISSA at this point. I think it's TokyoToni the problem, because not even Tia has a problem with KARLISSA. She even came at Tia and basically telling her why she keep bringing it up, even after the fact that Tia said, listen, we got guests here, we can't be doing that. And she was like, it's over, we're good. But in my opinion, I thought they were good and got over their little drama before they even started the podcast. I think Tokyo is definitely jealous and mad that the show was not all about her.
Call your mama, period. Got me over here tight, excuse me, what?
Now, Click, y'all can let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that, but I definitely am over TokyoToni's nasty attitude and her unprofessionalism when it comes to this industry. Because, I mean, at this point, it's unacceptable. This is your co-host. You can't be out here trying to fight your co-host. How are you guys going to grow as a podcast, as a show in general, if you don't like each other and all you're going to keep on doing is making it about you and making arguments up? Okay, now let's get straight into these comments because people had a lot to say. This is the quietest I've ever seen Tia. As calm as KARLISSA is, I believe her. Tokyo reminds me of a girl from high school that just tries to scare people with her words. I don't know why, but I feel like KARLISSA will drag her. She reminds me of the people in them programs who be cussing them imaginary people out. Tia thinking, what do you mean when you say these as in plural? As if you guys see the actual show, she basically said these bees. So Tia looked at her like, what? Like was in straight up confusion, okay? Because KARLISSA for sure definitely was not ready for, her to come out of nowhere with this stuff. I just feel like, everybody be catching strays from TokyoToni. I do think that she actually may have a psychological problem. Like she may really be mental, and mental health is real. And I don't think like shows like these or being around people that is, is not conducive to your mental health and growth and in general, I don't think she should be around people that she don't feel comfortable with, because it's clear that she definitely do not like these women. If Tokyo can't get along with her daughter, what made y'all think she could get along with these yunties? They're gonna fight and be sore as the next day. Now, Click, as you guys can see, this person said TokyoToni need to seek counseling ASAP. Replace Toni with Mama D. I'm tired of her. If I was Big Frida, I would have politely walked off, because you already know. We all voting China Mama off the island now. Switch out TokyoToni for Kaya, not Kaya. Now, you guys stay tuned for the next Click News, but that is all I got for this. I definitely wanted to give you guys an update on the ChriseanRock and Blueface saga. The circus obviously still continues, whether they're in or out. Y'all gonna keep on getting these updates, because at the end of the day, I am really hoping at the end of the road that there is definitely a rainbow at the end of this yellow brick road, because it is always some toxic, crazy, dramaful shit going on, and we got too much going on in the world to continuously talk about all the wrongdoings that these young people out here in the decisions that they be making. I'm definitely going to be praying for the circus, because the circus is getting out of hand. This auntie podcast is all over the place, and I ain't tuning in. I'm only talking about this solely off of the clips that be going around the X app and Instagram, okay? Zeus will not be getting my coins at all no more, okay? As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I hope you guys really got the message and did not scroll through in the beginning of this video, because at the end of the day, I know some of you needed to hear that. And if not, you need to pass this to somebody that you know need to hear what I had to say in the beginning of this damn Click News. Okay? All right. And if you guys are new, make sure you guys are smashing this like button. Get in the comments and talk your ish. Okay? I want to know what y'all got to say about this. How do y'all feel about ChriseanRock and Blueface actually still communicating even though they are incarcerated? Till next time. Bye!